Welcome to Lanyard Parenting.
We wanted to take some time and go over why we decided to start this channel. One of the things that really made this something we really wanted to do was because of our own child and the experiences that we went through. Around 12 months, we started to notice some delays in our child. We put a lot of effort into learning about different milestones and tools we could use to help him, overcome some of these obstacles.
Yeah, my wife is absolutely amazing at this stuff, and she brought it to my attention when it comes to the milestones that, hey, the speech just isn't there at 12, 13, 14 months. Not pointing at objects, which is your first line of communication. Usually you're going to point before you can actually speak. And also, no fear of strangers. You realize when you go to the pediatrician, you ask, does your child have any stranger danger? These things are very important to get these milestones down.
So one of the biggest issues we noticed was communication milestones. Also other things like the exaggeration of movement milestones, behavior. We noticed that, very hyperactive and was constantly going to the point where he almost was kicked out of daycare.
This stuff is absolutely demoralizing and frustrating when you're going through it, so that's why we wanted to go ahead and get this out there to you guys to help make you guys out there aware that some of this stuff here is going to get at you, but to stick with it, you have the ability at home to keep plugging away and to get this stuff accomplished. So that's why I wanted to put these videos out to motivate you guys. If you guys are having any issues with the behavior, ADHD, autism, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
We also wanted to do is share the information that we have gathered over the last couple of years. Behavior techniques, different routines. We've done this at home and away and at other people's houses. We've talked like how to implement this with babysitters and when we're getting help from other people. We wanted to take the time to share what we have learned through hours and hours and hours of work and research and trial and error, to share those things with you so that you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours. You can watch a couple minutes of some clips on a YouTube channel because it does get very confusing and there's a lot of different information out there. So we've tried to compile as much information as we can to be helpful. One of the other things that came up was a lot of anxiety and frustration on our part, individually, but also as a couple. So over the last couple of years, we've also worked diligently on our own mental health, but also taking care of our relationship.
We want to do these videos so we know at the end of the day, the most important thing is your own mental health. That's why we want to get these milestones out to you guys, because it is very important to notice these things as early as possible. The earlier you notice these things, then the better the outcome would be, no doubt about it.
This will be a huge part of this channel, is managing child behavior, different parenting strategies.
Yeah, when you see these things, look, these things can be very frustrating when you're talking about personal space issues, speech delays, getting tossed out of daycare, pocketing food in your mouth, which is only seen in 4% of kids, fidget bracelets, having to sit in special seats for story time. And we're actually contemplating doing these things years ago to take you guys through the whole process, but we decided at the end of the day, let's just wait till 5. That was always our goal. You heard me talk about in previous videos. We know by the age of 5, that's when 90% of brain development occurs. So let's really attack those first 5 years. And our goal was to get him to a great place. And then we wanted to share this with you guys when he got to 5, how everything was going. Which before, 66 out of 68 on the ADHD test, it's recommended to get assessed at 50 or above. Now, that score is less than half of what it once was, just in 2 short years. So that's why I wanted to take you through this whole process on how we did that.
The question is, can you cure ADHD without medicine?
Absolutely. And we're going to show you how to do that over the next few weeks and months. So stay tuned.
Okay guys, so make sure that you like, comment on this video, subscribe to our channel so you can get all of the details on what we did to help our child. Okay, see you later.